welcome back to another video. It's episode 2 of Pharm Fridays. And so for some of you guys who are new, on some Fridays I have what's called a Pharm Friday, and that is where I make a video displaying my pharmaceutical knowledge on topics you guys would like to know about. Today's topic, of course you can tell by the title, is period cramps. We don't want them, we don't like them, and how to get rid of them. And of course, males, just before you leave, I think you should know this too. You need to know how to take care of your girl in times like these. It's very important. So if you care enough, you should stick around for this video. Period cramps. Of course, a female, every man has to go through the perils of cramps. Some females are blessed to not have any symptoms, and others have every symptom under the sun. So like, if you're one of those with all the symptoms, you definitely want to listen out to this video. By the way, for all those females that are not experiencing anything, I was that girl until the summer of probably 2020. Yeah, the summer of 2019. The summer of 2019, I was that girl. I didn't know what a cramp was. I never expected my period just come and go in a 4 days, and like nothing happened. A little bloating, a little headache, a little back pain and nothing. And I was proud, and I remember telling my friend, oh my gosh, I don't have that kind. I don't have those things with my period. Like, I'm gonna do something. When my friend was in distress, I could not relate to her. And then lo and behold, the following month, I started experiencing those symptoms. So if you're not experiencing them right now, count your blessings. I'm just letting you know that they may be coming. It won't always be like that forever. But anyways, on to the video. So of course, I'd like to talk, before we get to the drugs, because we know that's an interesting thing, right? There are some lifestyle modifications you can make to decrease your period symptoms, okay? So the first one I'd like to talk about is exercise. Exercise in all kinds of physical activity. Of course, ladies, including sex. Yeah, every type of physical exercise has been known to decrease the symptoms you experience, especially those cramps, those backaches, those muscle pains. They have been known to decrease those symptoms. So definitely start exercising. That's something you want to look at. Don't be afraid to do it. And of course, the more sex you have, the least your symptoms will be around your period times. And that is a fact. Another lifestyle factor you want to also is reducing the stress. Some of us females, when we're stressed, our wounds feel it, and our wounds just explode and give us all kind of problems. So if you notice something that stresses you out, remove yourself from that stress, remove that stress from you. Please do not make a man stress you out and you have to deal with them somewhere. That's a no, not in 21. Your man is supposed to stress you out in 2021 and further. Any multivitamin that contains vitamin E, vitamin B6, 12, and magnesium has definitely shown to reduce period cramps specifically. So don't sleep on those multivitamins, right? Those one a day women, central women, those multivitamins are really good. So don't sleep on them. I'd recommend that you start taking them, especially if they contain those minerals that I just listed up. So that was for the lifestyle. So on to the drugs part that you guys are interested in. So of course, I'd just like to let you know that before you start, if you know you always experience menstrual cramps every single month of your period, I'd recommend that you start taking the pain tablets maybe 2 days to a day prior to your period. So if you know your period will come today, start at the pain pill like from yesterday or from the day before, because trust me, you know, it start liquor and then that's when I jump on the pain tablet. So of course, the order in which I will discuss this medication is where I think you should start from first. Don't just jump to the big guns. And we know there are bigger guns than the big guns that I'm going to discuss right now, but we're talking about what is available over the counter, and just start along the line, start in the sequence in which I am going to show you these medications right now. So I think if you suffer from menstrual cramps on a monthly basis, the first thing you should try is this. So this is Panadol Women's and Cetamol Menstrual. I definitely prefer the Cetamol Menstrual. They're really good. You can always try them out, and they're very inexpensive. So I think this one is $608 and this one is $504. So it's up to you, whichever one, but I know I prefer this one more than that. So this is the first step. So if you start taking this 2 days to your period and your period hits and it's not getting any relief, then this is where you go to something else. So this item I like to call, it's an NSAID, what we call a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. So this is Aleve, and it's regular Aleve tablets. We also have what we call liquid gel. So we're talking about Aleve and liquid gel. So this is Advil liquid gel, and these are Aleve liquid gels. So the liquid gels I prefer over the tablets because liquid gels tend to work faster, they break down much faster than the tablet. Plus, like the duration, well, the quickness, the onset of action tends to be very quick. So those are the items I recommend that you start with: the Cetamol Menstrual or the Panadol Women first, and then if that doesn't work, you go to the Advil liquid gel or the Aleve liquid gel or the. And of course, every pill that I'm talking to you about, it's supposed to be taken after you eat something. Try your best not to take it on an empty stomach. I'm not recommending that at all. Also, the liquid gel is it can be one capsule 3 times daily or 2 capsules 3 times daily. It definitely depends on your needs. I'm recommending that you start with 1 capsule 3 times daily as needed. If you're not feeling pain, well, technically it's period comes as soon as it wears off, you might be some days, so definitely 3 times daily. Alright, and then the final in the pill that's directed towards pain is what I call Alfoxan. So a lot of times in the pharmacy, I get people coming and you asking me to help them out with Ponstan for it because maybe your doctor did prescribe it before and it worked, but I can't stress this enough. Ponstan 4 is a list 4 item, which means that it needs to be on a prescription for you to get it. However, I'm going to show you guys a healthy alternative. Well, it's a healthy alternative, but it's the same thing as Ponstan, just half the dose. So it's called Alfoxan. It's the same ingredient as Ponstan. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is Alfoxan 250 milligrams and Ponstan is 500 milligrams. I know Ponstan existed 250, but that's been a struggle getting it in Jamaica. So this is the equivalent to the Ponstan regular, not the 4, the regular. So this is Alfoxan 250 milligram capsules, and of course you know the Ponstan is available in 500 milligrams. So if you want the same effect of a Ponstan but you don't want, like, we can't give it to you and you don't have a prescription, I'm recommending that you can take 2 capsules 3 times daily as needed. Okay, so 2 capsules 3 times daily after meals. And let me show you one more time. So please do not go out and stress your pharmacist to give you a list 4 item without a prescription when we know this is available. I'm showing you guys this is available and it's the same thing. Stop stressing out at the pharmacy. Stop, please, we beg you. Stop stressing out at the pharmacy. Just get the Alfoxan or get your doctor to write a prescription for the Ponstan for it if that's what you truly want. And now the final thing in the drug department is, of course, something here you females might be very familiar with, and it's called OCP, oral contraceptives. Of course, like, you may be wondering how oral contraceptives are going to help with your period cramps. But of course, if you guys did not know, period cramps are definitely related to the ovulation cycle, the breakdown of the wall, and of course OCPs will definitely help with those symptoms when it comes to that, since it's related to your menstrual cycle. So of course OCPs definitely, as discussed in my first episode of Pharm Fridays, it definitely alters how your menstrual cycle works, either by preventing ovulation, preventing the buildup of the uterine lining, you name it. Just refer back to that video to know how it works. So of course we have different type of OCPs, and we have mini gynon, this one, and of course this might look familiar to you. We have another one in the same box style as Micah going on. We also have Yasmin, we have Pearl, and yes, of course these are not the only OCPs available in the pharmacy. We have other OCPs as well. It's just that I'm showing everything now. I definitely cannot show you guys everything, so just know that you can definitely come to your pharmacy and get some OCPs, and it just might help you with all the PMSing you might experience around your menstrual period of the month. And then finally, I'd like to say that if all these items that I've discussed, with you, if you run through all of them and none of them seem to work, I definitely recommend that you see your doctor. He might be able to prescribe something, but it's one of three things. He might either be able to prescribe something that is a bit stronger for your menstrual cramp, and it just might work, like the Ponstan that I've been talking about. It just might work. Also, he might maybe recommend that you see some sort of specialist to get your abdomen checked out, because of course menstrual cramps are not only period cramps, or cramps are not only caused by the menstrual cycle. It may be the menstrual cycle, but it may be a symptom of something that's more serious, like having endometriosis or fibroids. So once again, definitely see your doctor. If nothing OTC don't work, don't come and pressure your pharmacist to give you these 4 items without a prescription. Instead, go and check it out with your doctor and make sure that everything is fine before, okay? And let him sort you out, because that's his role, and I'm definitely recommend that you do that. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, I'd like to thank Matildas Corner for lending me their space to film this video for you guys. So if you're definitely interested in getting any of these things, remember I told you, friendly staff, friendly pharmacists, they're willing to help, they're eager to help. Just come and tell them what you want, come and explain to them, and they will provide what you need. And if them don't have what you need now, they just might ask somewhere that has it and direct you to that place. So definitely feel free that don't be afraid to come here. Once again, it's Matilda's Corner at Ligony Post Mall, shop number 6. And bye.